Hey there, Aries. How are we doing today? Divine Comedian here, coming at you with a love reading. This is for the end of July or whenever you see it. Yeah. So I got some messages here for you today concerning your love life or just your life in general. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendships. It could be your boss. It could be anything, anything. So let's see what you need to know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader as well as a medium. Please make sure you guys thumbs up this video, leave comments if you'd like, whatever you'd like. I'd like to engage with you guys, I'd like to talk to you guys and see what's up. So this is for Aries. My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. Nice message right out the gate, Aries. I care and love myself enough to stop making excuses. And one more. I am in control of my thoughts and choose to only allow positive ones. Okay, so my abilities to conquer my challenges is limited. Okay, so somebody needs to hear that. This is an affirmation that you need to say in the mirror every single day. There's a quote on the back: life is 10% what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. So how you're reacting to your abilities to conquer your challenges is you need to start to see it as limitless. You need to start to see yourself in a more positive light and know that you can conquer any obstacle or challenge that gets in your way, no matter how you do it. But you need to stop thinking that I only have certain abilities in order to solve a problem and a challenge. Okay, so it's calling you to kind of step outside your box a little bit. I care and love myself enough to stop making excuses. So if you're making excuses for yourself or for the people around you as to why you're not moving forward or why you're not conquering these challenges, Spirit is saying that you need to care and love about yourself a little bit more so you stop doing that. And I am in control of my thoughts and choose to only allow positive ones. All right. So when we think negative about ourselves or we think negative around other people, that type of energy is what gets drawn to us. And that's why we may have these very limiting beliefs that we're not capable of doing certain things. Okay, so I hope that made sense. So allowing positive thoughts, this is another affirmation that you can say. I'm in control of my thoughts and choose to only allow positive ones. Say that to yourself every single day for as long as you need to until it sinks in, and you will start to see that energy come towards you and those abilities start to manifest, Aries, okay? All right, so next, what needs to be surrendered for Aries? Spirit, please and thank you. What does Aries need to surrender? Ooh. Okay, so surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Nice. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or own healing. So this is where it could be where those excuses cards are in. Stop making excuses as to why somebody is the way they are or why you are the way they are. Take it as it resonates. However, whatever you're dealing with here, okay? You can't fix people. People are on their own journey. They have to fix themselves. They have to acknowledge and recognize the faults that are within themselves that are holding them back for achieving their life in the most higher good. Fear of intimacy. Sometimes we stay in connections that are not good for us. And sometimes we tend to fix other people because we're afraid to look within ourselves to fix what needs to be fixed inside of us. This could be insecurities. This could be basically anything. Jealousy. It could be a lot of things that are inside of us. But that fear of intimacy, sometimes we choose people that are not capable of loving us or not within our physical realm to be able to love us, or not on the same spiritual level or just on the same level as us, because we're actually afraid to let love in. So naturally, you're going to gravitate towards somebody who's not capable of loving you. But once you love yourself, okay, and you let that, you identify the patterns that are stopping you from allowing love in, is when you can change that and you can let the right person in to love you, okay? Let's get some romance angels out here. What does Aries need to know about their love life? What messages do you have for Aries? Spirit, please and thank you. Shaking the whole table. Let me just move my arms off this table. I don't want that water to spill. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Bottom of the deck. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So honeymoon, passion, and honestly discuss your feelings with somebody, heart-to-heart conversation. So this could be calling for you to actually unplug from the world, take your person and go on some sort of a trip, or take some holiday time together, and let that love in, let that fear of intimacy be dropped down, even if it's just for a couple of hours. Okay, allow the passion to come into your life, allow someone in to come and bring you ecstasy and bring you joy and flow with each other. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss how you feel. Discuss how you feel about a person. Discuss about how you felt about things in the past. You don't have to let, somebody know why you're afraid of intimacy, but if you feel close enough to this person, then you should absolutely do it, because I'm sure somewhere on a deep level, they kind of already know. They can sense it and they can pick it up, okay? So we'll put those cards to the side in case we need them, and then let's just get some messages out here. The Oracle of Truth. So what is being said that Aries needs to know? I am afraid to contact you. I replay our conversations over and over. And this one wanted to come out. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with here is having a fear of contacting you because of whatever conversation that you guys have had. This could be a person who's very nervous to reach out to you. This could be a person that has feelings for you, but because you're a little closed off sometimes, they're afraid to contact you. They're replaying the conversations you had over and over and over again. So they're trying to see what they may have missed or what you said, trying to put the pieces together on their own. And they're very grateful for the spiritual lesson. So this could be you or them saying that for the very spiritual lesson of enlightening them to something spiritual, which, take it as it resonates. Only you know the conversations that you've had with people. So let's break into the tarot. And this is for love for Aries. So how is Aries feeling about this connection? Sorry about the car horn. Prince of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm afraid to contact you. This Prince of Cups is somebody, this is something that's, about like new love, romance, some sort of new proposal. I'm sorry, like the lighting is very bright in here and you can't see the cards, but as long as you can hear me, you can hear me. See if I can get this camera a little bit closer. Maybe that would help. Nope, it's just the sunshine coming in. I'm getting darker curtains, so this will change. All right, so the Prince of Cups is somebody who's trying to come towards somebody with their cup of love. They're trying to bring their cup of love to you. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is defensive. They have their sword up. They've been hurt before. They know the game. They know the bullshit. They know everything. So Aries, you very well may seriously have somebody who wants to come towards you with this cup of love, but they're afraid to contact you because right now you've got your sword up, you've got your guard up, you're not taking any bullshit. I get the energy of take no prisoners, this is a war, I'm raging battle, like you're not getting through type thing, like. And this person is very like meekly, trying to, they may be coming off as very immature, they may be a little bit younger than you, but the way that they're doing it in a very immature, childish type of way, so you're not taking it seriously. You've got your sword up. Okay. Bottom of the deck, yeah, this Ace of Cups. Okay, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. The Ace of Cups, this person has been shown the truth. The Ace of Cups in reverse talks about feeling let down, depressed, and disappointed. So this is how you're feeling about love. Overall, if you're not dealing with a specific person, you've always felt very disappointed. You've always felt very let down by it. Whenever somebody comes towards you in love, you're defensive because you've been let down and disappointed in the past. So it's kind of like, well, now I'm ready for it. But if you're ready for it, that's the energy that you're drawing from the universe. When somebody is preparing themselves for battle, they get prepared. They pack their backpack, they get their weapons, they get whatever they need, they're prepared. And within that preparation, you're already preparing your mind and your soul to be defensive, to have to defend it off, to protect yourself. Because I feel, Aries, some of you see love as being a threat. Sorry, I need my coffee break. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Let's find out if this is new love. What is this Prince of Cups? What is their intention towards Aries? Please and thank you, Spirit. What are they intending for this connection? Seven of Swords. I just can't. I mean, I'm looking at this with this intention. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords here. This is like a very closed off type of energy with this Seven of Swords. I really feel as if what is this person being dishonest about? Are they being dishonest? Prince of Swords. Is there dishonesty here? The Prince of Swords. They could be coming off as a little bit dishonest, or you may be thinking that they're coming off a little bit dishonest about their communication. The Prince of Swords to me is like a spying card. I know you've heard that from other readers, but so I kind of see it as that way too, where this prince is kind of like looking, he's gotten off his horse and he's kind of looking down the road, looking at this castle, looking to kind of see what's going on. But here's the thing, this house is very closed off. There's nobody there. Okay. When you look at this card, there's nobody there. It's just the swords. And it doesn't matter where you go. You could try to get through these swords. Like you could get through this door here. Okay. You can. But there's still swords that are above that will drop down on you as soon as you try to walk through that door. So there is a very defensive energy that this person is picking up about you, Aries, and they're watching you. They're watching to see how they can infiltrate, how they can get through, how they can do this. How is this person planning on getting through this? What are they going to say? What is their next action towards Aries? Please and thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups. They're going to be very emotional. Queen of Cups, they're going to be very emotional. They're going to tell you, they're going to communicate to you, they're watching you, they're trying to see how they can give you this cup of love. Because here we have, and if this isn't another person, this is you, Aries, this is what you're trying to figure out. Take it as a resonance. You can flip the energy however you like. But someone is trying to figure out how they can give a cup of love to you. How are they going to do this? How are they going to break through these barriers? How are they going to break through these walls? This could be you figuring out, how am I going to break through this hard exterior? How am I going to break through the boundaries and the defensiveness that I've had towards love my whole life, or even just with a particular person? How am I going to do this? How am I going to be emotionally available to someone? How am I going to bring my cup of love to someone? Okay, so let's ask Spirit. So Queen of Swords, how can Aries break down these boundaries to allow love to come in? What do they need to know? The Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's the Chariot. Talks about forward movement. It talks about a balance between the masculine and feminine energy. So you may need to balance. The Queen of Swords is somebody who takes no bullshit. The Queen of Swords is definitely somebody who does things on her own, very headstrong, very defensive, very guarded. Like, she'll hear you out, but the conversation ends when she wants it to end. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody who is not ready yet. So it could very well be that forward movement for you to move forward is you're not ready yet. You're not ready to let down these defenses. You're not ready to let your guard down. You're not ready yet, is what I'm seeing. You're not ready for this passion. You're not ready for this fire. Oh, geez. Okay, why is Aries not ready to move forward? What is going on? Not ready to move. The Hermit in reverse. You're afraid of repeating past mistakes. You're afraid of repeating past mistakes. You don't want to be alone. You feel very isolated and you're alone now, but you don't want to make any past mistakes. you feel as if moving forward would put you back into an energy of repeating past mistakes, especially what we have here, the Ace of Cups here with being disappointed with love. I feel very sad right now, Aries. I'm feeling that sadness in my chest. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse, please. Spirit, please, and thank you. Five of Wands. It's about obstacles. It's about challenges. You feel as if there's always been a challenge, an obstacle in the way. But see, you're the Queen of Swords, right? So any obstacle, like maybe you think that you can outsmart any obstacle. Like you think that you can outsmart this situation. You think that if you're so prepared for the disappointment, okay, and you're so prepared for the challenge, right? You're so prepared for this, but it's kind of like, just lost my train of thought. Oh boy. You think there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be rivalry. Like you feel as if once this person gets close to you, they're going to see these things because you're not emotionally available. You have a fear of intimacy, that there's always going to be somebody else out there better who very easily just allows love in. Okay, but you need to know this, and I need to say this to you because I'm being called to say this. You are lovable. You deserve love. Okay? Yes, there's going to be obstacles. Yes, there's going to be challenges. Yes, there's going to be rivalry in the way. Okay, there's going to be that. But that doesn't mean that you close yourself off to everything. And some people really just feel that that's just the answer. And if that's how you feel, then I respect that. Clarify the Five of Wands. Princess of Wands. So the Princess of Wands is a young woman, so you could be, you could be very young. The Princess of Wands is usually, a very free-spirited. This is what you could be afraid of. You could be afraid of other free-spirited, lusty type of energies that are more open sexually and more openly intimate. You could see that is, or this is something that you see as a challenge, embodying this energy as being a challenge. Somebody who is open with themselves. I mean, when you look at this card, excuse me but I don't believe that a woman's breast is offensive, but if it's offensive, please click off. This woman is naked. She's exposing her breasts. She's not naked, but she's exposing her breasts. She's free. She looks very comfortable with herself. She's got all these wands around her, and they've all been, fruitful. They've been, beautiful. She's watered them. She's, taking care of them. Everything around her is just, it's like she's a free spirit. She's out there in the world. She's just comfortable with herself, and she's at peace. And this is something that you may seem as a challenge and an obstacle, or some of you actually may feel a little bit uncomfortable with your body, which is okay. We all do, right? Clarify the Princess of Wands. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is worried about their future. They're worried about their abundance. They're worried about their legacy. So you're basically worried, like, if I keep up this fear of intimacy, and if I keep up with this fear of being open and free with myself, I'm never going to get a husband or a wife. I'm never going to have a family. I'm never going to have something, when I leave this planet, that somebody else is going to bear fruit from. Someone else's, a legacy. I'm not going to be able to leave behind anything. People are just going to remember me as being this cold, closed off type of person that was never loved by anyone. And that, how can we fix this, Spirit? How can Aries fix this? What steps do they need to take to fix this? Ace of Wands. Spirits. Spirits playing games. Spirits saying it. You need to get news. You need to get some new inspiration. You need to have this urge to create this. You need something that's going to stimulate you. You're going to need something. You need somebody that's going to come in there and be like, and even if it's not somebody, if it's just you, you need new inspiration. You need to cut the past. You need to let go of past patterns. You need to, just find new inspiration. I don't care. Take every piece of clothing that you have in your closet and freaking burn it. Go out and buy yourself some new bras, some new underwear, some sexy lingerie, whatever it is. Get that urge, get that passion, get that fire. Aries, you are a fire sign, okay? You deserve love. That's what Spirit's saying, very loud and very clear. You need a new inspiration. You may get yourself some new makeup, some new hair. Get yourself looking fine and beautiful on the outside, and then get yourself fine and beautiful on the inside as well. Pray to Spirit. Ask them for their assistance. Ask them to help to come in and open you up and to receive love, to cut the past out, to not let it in, to not repeat these past mistakes, and have faith in that. And Spirit is going to send you someone that's going to say, you're going to be like, what the hell was I waiting for? What the hell was I thinking? I'm going for this. Yes, ma'am. This card wants to pop out. Ooh, the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords talks about mental imprisonment, but it's self-imposed mental imprisonment. Aries, you have the sword. You have the sword here to cut yourself out of this. You do not have to stay in this continuous loop, this infinity here, this infinity here of being stuck and bound inside your own head. You have the power to cut yourself out and let yourself free. Any final messages, Spirit, for Aries? Four of Wands. Once you do this, is Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the halfway marriage card. It's about homecoming. It's about celebrations, about reuniting with friends and family. Once you open yourself up, Aries, once you really let people see who you are, the love you have inside, the passion that you have inside, you're going to reunite. You're going to celebrate. There's going to be celebrations. I'm hearing, she's back, because there are people around you who see, even if you're not dealing with somebody specific, okay? These messages here could be, I'm afraid to contact you. You could be speaking to yourself. I'm afraid to speak to myself. I'm afraid to look inside. I replay our conversations over and over. You're replaying the toxic mantra that you've told yourself. I'm not lovable. I have to keep myself closed off. I have to defend myself. I have to keep myself guarded. And then now it's kind of like, well, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Spirit is asking you, reach out. Ask for help. Ask for assistance. Manifest new love. Write down specifically what you want to release for yourself and what you would like to have romantically. And it's going to find a way. And not everybody has to be in a relationship. I'm not saying that. Not everybody has to be in a relationship. Sometimes people just want to be single. But there's love out there in the world that we can get and we can bring towards ourselves that's really beautiful. Love from an animal. Love from nature. Love from other people that are around you. Just love, love, love. It's a goddamn shame to keep that kind of love inside of you and to feel as if you're not lovable, to feel as if you need to be defensive, to feel as if everything that's ever happened to you in the past is just going to keep repeating itself. And as long as you keep thinking that, Aries, that's what's going to happen. Please release this. Have these heart-to-heart conversations with the ones you love if it's not for yourself. Experience passion and joy. Enjoy the bliss of honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of this happiness that you can experience with yourself or with someone else. Well, that's what I have for you, Aries. Yeah. Three of Wands here. Expansion, travel. Maybe what you're looking for might be outside of to avoid, repeating past mistakes. Maybe what you're looking for might be outside of what your comfort zone as to what you've always known. Maybe you now need to create something that's different. Maybe if you always typically go for the same guy or typically the same girl, Maybe that's what's keeping you stuck, because sometimes we don't impose our own fear of intimacy on ourselves. Sometimes it's spiritual protection from the types of people, the types of energy that could be harmful to you. Okay, so maybe that urge to create an inspiration is going to come from meeting somebody new that's just going to completely be totally different from everything you've ever had before, and they're going to knock your socks off. So I'm praying for you, Aries. I hope that this resonated with you in some way. Please take this reading as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate. Please thumbs up the video, share it if you don't mind, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, leave some comments. I appreciate it very much. I'm the Divine Comedian. Thank you so much. I'll see you in another reading. Bye-bye.